It's Mac the Guru. This is my review for Power Book 3, Season 2, Episode 10, the season finale. If this your first time here, make sure you sub to the channel. Everybody click that like button so they spread the video out. Now, this episode was fire. The ending episode for Power Book 3, Season 1 and Season 2, both was dope. I like how they build it up and then they start hitting the apex towards the end of the season. Now, we definitely gonna talk about the ending scene because that was a tense scene. But we gotta start at the beginning scene because that's the one that had me emotionally engaged in this entire episode. And it was with Marvin and Sam. Marvin had to knock off Sam and the little junkie that was next to him. But that pulled me in personally because, one, if you've been on the channel, you know I was a Navy chief, but now I'm an accountant. And Sam used to be an accountant, but he started doing dope. But then I remember when I was in the Navy, I used to come back to St. Louis, and it was a dude that used to pump my gas at the gas station. And he used to always talk to me about how I'm doing the right thing, I'm in the military, because he used to be in the Navy. And then one day I asked him, I said, yo, what happened? Why are you here? And he told me, I start doing dope, man. That thing will ruin your life. And it did the same to Sam's. Dope really did a number on us, dog. So when you hear about all these rappers and little goofy dudes about how they move this and move that, just know on the other side of that, there's somebody's brother, there's somebody's sister, niece, nephew, mama, daddy that's affected. Some family member, is getting destroyed by that same thing they rapping about. But after this scene, we see Unique and Ra have this conversation, which I believe is going to lead to him being a partner with Ra. And he might even get with Ra because he hit on Ra, right? And of course she like, nah, I ain't doing that. But after he left, you could see she kind of smiled a little bit like, this boy really didn't try to hit on me. We done been at war and he really just tried to make a move on me. That's hilarious. But he was there for it at the end. We're going to talk about that. Then we had Kanan and Famous hustling, which Burke ends up sliding down on him. And they got it set up cool, where Famous get the dope, he could run. Kanan don't have nothing on him. That's cool. But the problem is, he shouldn't be on the corner anyway. Rod already done said the corners is dead. That gotta stay off the corner. You see Unique talking about how a bunch of the old heads is the only people that's smoking crack now. So it's dying out. And little do they know, it lasted a little longer than they thought it was going to last, because it did last a little longer. But you got to get off them corners. On top of the fact, the family is at war with Sal. So you really don't need to be on them corners. So thank God it was Bert that slid down on Kanan and not one of Sal dudes that was out here hitting people. But she slides on Kanan, and Burke is destined to get knocked off. I definitely think she gonna get knocked off season 3, and they gonna bring in her girl that she been talking to. But she gotta go. I mean, Jukebox is trying to warn her, but she's still pushing forward. Her and Howard finally have a conversation when they see Sam's body, but she's still pushing forward. She go to lock up Kanan. He knocks her down, which I like that they showed that, because the truth is, even though she's a cop, she's a woman out there in the field alone. And she gonna come across people that's just physically stronger than her. And he knocked her down easy, right? He knocks her down, and that's when it hit me. She needs her partner. She should be with her partner doing all this, but she not, because she's trying to get her partner locked up. So she gonna get knocked off. And Of course, this leads to Howard and Kanan riding over to talk to Ra to come up with a plan to knock her off. And of course, they see Unique. Unique gonna know some things after this. But we gonna make videos for season 3 to preview, because that ending scene will lead to a lot, you know. But other details that came out before we get to that ending scene is Lulu and Ra arguing. That's gonna play a big role for season 3, man. That really will. And he finds out not only do she own the record business, she tells him that she owns him, but then also she was wrong with Scrappy getting knocked off. Best believe he gonna tell Marvin about that. I mean, he got to. And it's gonna be something else that put a strain on Lulu's and Ra's relationship. It's already very strained. It's gonna continuously be like that. And eventually, one of them might end up making a move on the other, which will lead to the family breaking down. Nobody's trusting Ra. Kanan don't trust Ra. He doing his own thing. You see, he went and grabbed some work and let Marvin know, like, yeah, I'm taking some work. I ain't stealing it no more. I'm taking it. And I want you to know and tell my mama too. This my business too. So the family is slowly falling apart. Now, the worst scene of the entire episode, and it was just one, but Hollywood, come on, dog. Come on, y'all. Y'all got to stop with the madness. When Jukebox beat up that little dude, I'm like, okay, really? Like, she ain't got no special training or nothing like that. Like, it just looks so fake. It was just so unrealistic. Like, stop with the mad. That's some Hollywood stuff, right? That's some writers in Hollywood said, oh, let's show this to just... That was stupid. And it was unrealistic. I hate when shows do that. I hate when Hollywood do that. But besides that, let's keep going. I just seen that in my notes that I took. I'm like, yo, this is stupid scene. But other than that, we also had Sal making things right with the boss over in New York before he made a move on Ra. And then he makes the move on Ra. So let's talk about the ending scene, because it was so intense. Sal starts playing the music, and instantly my mind said, uh-oh, he about to start riding on them. And they end up losing Caesar, Warrell, and Jukebox Mama. But all the main characters really stayed. Unique held it down. Marvin definitely held it down. Lulu definitely held it down. And then Ra held it down too. You know, and of course Unique ended up coming saving the day with that. But I really hate that Ziza got knocked off, man, because I think she was good for Lulu. You know, she was his ride or die. And now she gone. And I don't think she just got shot. I think she gone. It would surprise me if they somehow made her survive. I think she gone. But Lulu looked like a skilled, trained assassin when they came in there on him, boy. He threw the little headphones, pop, pop, knocked them off. I'm like, boy, Lulu a killer. And then it go to Marvin. Marvin a killer too, you know, and he held it down for real. And it goes to show you, if you're good to people, it'll come back around. Because Marvin got shot, and they knew he couldn't get away. Everybody had left him. He's knocking on people's doors to get let in. And the dude in the wheelchair lets him in his crib. But remember, that dude in the wheelchair was mad earlier in the season, and Marvin was coming from his anger management thing and let him in the elevator. Told him, stop operations, let the dude in the wheelchair get in the elevator to help him out. And it came back around for him. So, great job to the writers for that. You know, because they tied that little piece in real good. They also tied in Unique saving Ra real good. For some reason, I thought that was going to be Lulu to save Ra. And I know when they was creating that last scene, that was a decision they had to make. They had to choose who was going to be the person to save Ra once she got shot. Will it be Kanan? Because that came across my mind too, because Kanan and Howard was heading over there. Would Howard be the one? But it was Unique. With them choosing Unique, it lets me know going forward the direction they most likely gonna go. So look out for the videos that's coming, on Power Book 3. BMF should be coming next. I'm gonna be doing those for sure. And then check out the other content. Make sure you subscribe to the channel if you're not subscribed and you're still here. And everybody click that like button. And as always, y'all be easy, be safe, peace.